Festive season is around the corner and so is the season of shelling out your pockets. Well, we are here to give you all the personal finance updates of the day, all that's getting expensive and what's not. All this awaits on today's Money Time. I'm Shrestha Tiwari. Let's get started. We might soon have automobiles running on flexible fuel. Union Minister Hardeep Puri on Wednesday asked automobile companies to launch passenger vehicles and two-wheelers with flex fuel engines in all categories of prices. He said that given the current blended fuel technology available in the country, it was possible for automobile companies to manufacture flex fuel engine vehicles. Such vehicles would easily run on blended fuel containing 20% ethanol and 80% petrol. Currently, there are more than 67,000 petrol pumps in the country where biofuel is easily available. If you have an FD with PNB, then listen up. Punjab National Bank has revised rates of tax saver fixed deposits. On a 5-year FD, PNB will give an interest of 5.8%, while on tax saver FD of more than 5 years to 10 years, interest rate of 5.85% will be paid. Private sector lender Kotak Mahindra Bank has also revised FD rates. The private lender is giving 6.2% rate of interest on FDs open for 23 months. On FDs of 1 year, and the account holders will get 6.1% interest rate. In case of both these lenders, senior citizens will get additional interest rate of 0.5% over and above applicable rates. And what's more, HDFC Bank has now decided to increase cash deposit charges with effect from November 1st for deposits beyond free limits. The revised rates put up on the HDFC Bank's website shows that the charges have been revised for different types of accounts. The bank earlier used to charge 3 rupees per 1,000 rupees or a minimum of 50 rupees per transaction beyond free limits. However, starting November 1st, the bank will now charge 3.5 rupees per 1,000 rupees, while the minimum of 50 rupees per transaction beyond free limits remains unchanged. And what's latest about 5G? After Samsung and Apple, Chinese electronics manufacturer VIVO has also announced that its smartphone users will start getting software upgrade notifications in the current month itself. Smartphone companies are required to upgrade softwares of 5G-enabled smartphones for better usage of 5G services. Samsung and Apple had earlier announced that software upgrades will be rolled out in November and December. So VIVO has also announced that it will soon launch a premium foldable smartphone both in India and global market. Over to soaring airfares ahead of Diwali. The airfare from Delhi, Mumbai and Kolkata to Patna has registered more than threefold rise over the off-peak season rates. The price of a Delhi to Patna flight on October 22nd was 14,000 rupees, while the airfare from Mumbai to Patna reached 20,000 rupees. The current fare from these two places to Patna is more than the rate from Delhi to Sharjah, which is 11,000 rupees. Delhi to Bangkok's current ticket costs 10,500 rupees and Delhi to Singapore is priced at 13,000 rupees. The air ticket from Kolkata to Patna was hiked to 10,500 rupees and the tickets from other cities like Hyderabad, Chennai, Bengaluru, Chandigarh, Jaipur, Ahmedabad, Surat and others have also increased. Staying with aviation, domestic air passenger volume grew 64.61% to 10.35 million in September over the same period last year. Domestic carriers excluding Akasa Air flew 7.66 million passengers on the local routes, data which was showed by DGCA. The average passenger load factor of these carriers stood at 77.5% against 72.5% PLF delivered in August 2022. In terms of market share, leading carrier Indigo cornered 57% of the total domestic tariff pie, carrying 59.72 lakh passengers across its domestic network, followed by full-service carrier Vistara, which flew 9.96 lakh passengers with 9.6% market share. Next up, we have exciting news for shareholders of FMCG juggernaut Nestle. The board of Nestle has announced second interim dividend of 120 rupees per share for the year 2022. Nestle has set November 1st, 2022 as the record date for finalizing shareholders eligible for credit of dividend. On Wednesday, Nestle's scrip rose more than 2% to close at 19,800 rupees per share. Moving on, some news on listings. National Stock Exchange has put forward a proposal to change the rules followed in the process of rejig of stock market indices. These proposals are pertaining to those index constituents whose merger, demerger or acquisitions would be under process. According to experts, the proposed changes in the norms aim to stabilize price fluctuations of such index constituents. NSE has put forward these proposals on the backdrop of merger of the HDFC twins. Currently, both HDFC and HDFC Bank are constituents of Nifty 50 and Sensex 30. According to media reports, HDFC will be excluded from Nifty 50 in its next rejig. The merger may take place in Q1 or Q2 of the next financial year. The next meeting of NSE on the proposed changes will only take place after November 2nd, 2022. The shares of public sector undertaking BHEL has electrified the stock market in the last few days. Now let's see what is giving electric shocks to the stock. The Maharatna has successfully completed a project which is touted as a game changer for the power sector of the country. The project was on development of technology of gasification of coal manufactured in India itself. Currently, government is dependent on foreign technology for the gasification process, but BHEL's latest achievement will enable the government to save a lot on import cost. Plus, this native technology will only be available with BHEL, giving it a complete monopoly in this segment. Now for some news for Apple lovers. No, it's not the fruit that we're talking about, but iPhones and iPads. Apple recently launched a slew of gadgets. It has launched 2 new iPads and 1 set-top box. It has launched iPad 10th generation with a new design and at a starting price of around 45,000 rupees. It has 10.9-inch screen size. The other one is iPad Pro 2022. It is more premium and the base variant starts at 81,900 rupees. Both the iPads come with 12 megapixel front and back cameras and both will support 5G connectivity. Apple has put both the tablets on sale from October 28th. Price of Apple's set-top box will start from 10,600 rupees and will go on sale from November 4th, 2022. Next up, a report on India's retirement income. The CFA Institute has released a report on retirement income systems of 44 countries around the globe. India has been ranked at 41st place in the list of total 44 countries. This ranking is based on how good pension systems are in these countries. It has been mentioned in the report that penetration level of pension schemes in India is very low. 95% of total workforce is employed in unorganized sector, and that is why it is very important to widen scope of private pension schemes in the country. It has also been mentioned in the report that the new labor codes, once implemented, will help in widening the coverage of private pension schemes. India's ranking has also improved in the last 1 year. And the rupee continues to fall. Indian rupee plunged 61 paise to decline below the 83 mark for the first time against the US dollar on Wednesday. The dollar index advanced to more than 112. Global oil benchmark Brent crude again crossed $90 per barrel on the domestic equity market front. Both Nifty 50 and Sensex 30 advanced for fourth consecutive straight day. The 30-share BSE Sensex settled above 59,100 points, while broader NSE Nifty crossed 17,500 mark. From the Sensex pack, Nestle, HDFC, Axis Bank, Reliance Industries, ITC, HDFC Bank and Ultratech Cement were the prominent winners. That is all on today's Money Time. Grab all the exclusive personal finance content available on Money9 app, and you know the drill. Go ahead and download it from your Google Play Store and App Store, and yes, keep watching Money9.